Hi, I'm Gary and welcome to my shop. In this quick video on making things for craft show displays, PSI has come out with this new pen stand. It looks like antlers, and you can hold or display two pens on this. And it comes in an antique brass like this one, also an antique pewter. It also comes in a gold and a chrome, but I found those two to be kind of too shiny to look like hunting paraphernalia, so it didn't seem to really fit. I'd rather use the antique brass or the antique pewter. This attaches to a base, as I'll show you as I go on here, with a screw, or it comes with a self-adhesive pad, felt pad, that you can put on the bottom of this, so you don't need to make a base for it, because this thing is fairly hefty as it is. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I do this. So I got this antler stand. It's a new thing from PSI. Comes in this box here and packaged in this plastic thing here. Also had some bubble wrap in it, but I've already taken that out. And we have this antler stand for displaying pens. This thing is relatively hefty as it is. The pictures in the catalog, as I'll put up here, shows it on a wooden stand that you can attach this to. Comes with a screw that uses a 4mm socket head wrench or Allen wrench, and that attaches into the bottom here, so you can screw it to a piece of wood that you've turned or whatever. What I found, I've got some of these scraps, log pieces and cut-offs here that from some of the craft stuff we'd been doing. And I thought, you know, this would look good, I think, just to mount this on this, and it would look more appropriate, more like a hunting thing with a wood, rather than some shiny piece of wood for the stand. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually cut this to about a 1-inch thickness, and then I'll drill a 3/16 hole through it for that screw to go through, and then I'll drill countersink, so to speak, for the head of the screw, along with this washer that I'm going to use, to a diameter of 29/64. That way I'll have a fairly good thickness. I'll drill this deep enough so enough of the screw is protruding through to be able to get a grasp into the base of that stand. I'll show you how I do this. So here at my bandsaw, I set up my fence to be 1 inch away from the blade. Now we'll just push my piece along here to cut off that 1-inch thickness that I want. Okay, well, forgot to have the camera running, but I pushed this through and sliced it off, so I've got this piece is 1 inch thick. And I will attach my antlers onto that for the pen stand. Okay, at the drill press here, I'm going to drill a 13/64 hole. I did the 3/16, found that to be a little bit too tight. Should have done a test piece first. So I'm going to just enlarge this to the 13/64 for the screw to go through for the base. I've got a good fit with that. All I got to do now is create a recess in this so the screw can fit down further and extrude further here to fit into that base. Now for that, I'm going to use a 29/64 bit, which fits that flat washer that I'm using. Okay, so I have the 29/64 bit in here, and I'm just going to drill this down enough to give me a protrusion of about 3/8 of an inch beyond the base piece here. Okay, I've only got a little over 1/8 of an inch, I think, there so far, extending out. So I got to drill a little bit deeper. Try not to go too far too deep with this. I suppose if I do, I can just add in some extra washers to take up for some space. Kind of getting through there. Yeah, it needs to go a little bit deeper yet before it starts to grab into the threads on that base. Okay, so I finally got this down to where this gets into there and threads in. I've got enough length of the screw sticking out there so I can get in and get it tightened. Rotate it around so I get a good seating on it. So the length that I've got on this, I have a little more than a 1/2 inch protruding out, and that seems to work pretty good there. Now what I'll do is spray those with some clear lacquer and let that dry. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you got the inspiration to make something of your own or to give this particular item a try. If you got something out of it, please give me a like and also share it with your family, friends, and colleagues and fellow craftspersons. Please subscribe to see what I may come up with next, and remember to hit that bell icon so you won't miss out on anything. Thank you.